What is going on, my YouTube friends and all my Patreon friends, all my gospel friends? How we living today? My friend Lamb sent me. He said he came across KIERRA SHEARD ministering at the Gospel Worship Experience, and I guess her and the band just like bring it. And man, like if I haven't been seeing a few of those, like every video this family has, man, they're bringing it. They're just like, ugh. Okay, I gotta get comfortable. Okay, well, I'm getting myself ready. My friend Lamb, man, he's got a great channel. He's got like 13 channels this man's a part of. But go check him out. I like the real estate ones the most. I got the link in the description box. And he'd be giving away some money on some lives too. So make sure you be checking those out. Gotta make sure my microphone's not doing too much. Okay, let me pull this up. But yeah, check them out. I got the link in the description box. The last one I did was for my friend Charles. He's in that group too. They're so much fun, man. It's the funniest, most reckless stuff sometimes. It's a blast. Go check it out for yourself. Let's watch this.
Oh, come on, Florida. Any radical praises in the building? Come on, back with me. Red of light,
Wow, you hear that bass?
Building. Come on, back with me. Red of light,
Turn it up.
Redeemer. Wonderful Counselor, Holy One. Come on, let me see. You are hey. Jehovah Jireh, Elohim, High Priest and heir of all living things. Yeah. Hey. Y'all dancing with me up there? Come on, let me get you a shout. Hallelujah.
Drummer and bass player locked in, man. Locked in. Like you hear like, oh man. The shots, like how they're lining up, it's not like everyone's almost different and they're like perfect. Boom, da, boom, boom, boom. And the bass doing the octaves and shit, like they're building to something special here, man. They're building something special, and she's getting this crowd going, and like you can feel this energy, and it's like we're not even there yet. We're 30 seconds in.
Y'all dancing with me up there?
You hear that?
Come on, let me get you a shout. Hallelujah. We love you. You're good. Will you jump with me? Let me see you over here. Come on. Hey! Ha! Resurrected Son and righteous one. Mighty strong tower, beloved one. You're awesome. You are mighty strong tower, beloved one.
If anyone out there, man, if anyone out there doesn't listen to this, and if they are like me and they're like a big rock head or like a hard rock head or a metal head, show them this. Show them this, man. This is the roots. This is the roots of it. You can hear it all over. Like all these shots is every other Tremonti or Alter Bridge record or any of that stuff, man. Like it's wild. It's so cool to hear. It's so tight. Even like with the drummer adding in some of those like tom fills and stuff. I'm not gonna start singing toms, but like it just fits so well, the two, man, and it's so low and like gnarly.
Mighty strong tower, beloved one. You're awesome. You are mighty strong tower, beloved one. He's the famous God of the world and the earth. King of kings, but of true royalty. We love you. You are. One more time, lift your hands right where you are. Hallelujah. We love you. You're good. Lord, we worship you, not just for what you've done, but Lord, we worship you just for who you are. Come on and give him a wave, offering. Come on and get personal.
KIERRA sounds great, man. She sounds like she's having fun. Like it sounds like, well, I mean, like she's here hosting, or being like a host or whatever for like a big event, right? But like it feels like it's like birthday party vibes or like something. I don't know. It feels like a celebration. She's doing a really good job of capturing that.
Come on, worship it. We honor you. We glorify you. Lord, we worship you. Hey, hey, hey.
It's amazing that she can like lean into this, like we'll call it a scream, just for the sake of the example, right? Or like the squall, she can like lean into it, so she's got a pitch, and it gets like torn, and now it's like full squall, like come on.
You are good. Radical praises out there. Let's lay it all right now. Come on. Let me see you pump your fist. I need some radical praises in the building. Let's go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, hallelujah. Jesus lives. Jesus lives. Jesus lives. Jesus lives! Jesus lives! Yeah, 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 yeah! You are! You're good! You're mighty! You're loyal! That's your town! That's deliverer! Yes, you are good! You are my God! The living word! The bread of life! Healer, my way maker. I'm so glad I know you, Jesus. I'll fall to my knees. You are my God. Yes, you're good. Yes, you're good. Yes, you're good. Yeah. Yes, you're good. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, I gotta pause it. I gotta take a like I have to. This is wild, man. You are kidding. This choir's going off. This drummer in this band is just like unbelievable. Bass player and drummer for like the musicians right now are really doing it for me. Really doing it for me. And she's snapping, man. KIERRA Sheared is snapping right now. Like, I don't know. I just don't know how you chat. Like, how do you have the energy to do this, man? Like, I'm getting hot. Drums are nuts though. It's just that consistent da 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 da, and it gives like so much room for these like nice legato, held long kind of melodies that the guitar, the bass, and the keyboards are all like catching into. And the introduction, in my opinion, the introduction of like really distorted electric guitars through like the journey of gospel that I've watched, it's neat because they like emphasize the walks and like the keyboards and stuff. So then you get these big like bow 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 bow. You get the guitar following it, like those big high notes and sustaining and bending and all that. Like, it's just, there's something about like the sonics, man. The sonics is just like unreal. And like this recording, like the video, like it's fine, but just like the ground that they cover and the energy that they encapsulate, capture, demonstrate, all that. Ugh.
If God be for me, Mama said the who don't even matter. Let me catch my breath.
I bet.
I'm a big girl, and that was a lot of activity.
A lot of singing.
You know, I know I ain't supposed to do much talking. I'm gonna keep it moving. But sometimes we can live in our minds, and the enemy can use what we beat ourselves with and try to make us victim. But I dare you to turn to your neighbor and say, you are not a victim. You are a victor. You ought to celebrate if you believe the power that's in your tongue.
Can I confess something to y'all? There's probably a whole bunch of things that play into this, but for sure, like the messaging and like a lot of this, like the gospel stuff that y'all put me on has changed my outlook personally so much. So like, I'm not gonna get into it right now, man. It's not a time for it. But like, I have my struggles. Like, I'm super codependent, my fiance, and like, I have a hard time, like, sitting in silence. If you can't tell, I talk lots, and I like to talk lots, and the silence gets so loud, man. I was worried. She's opening a store, like super proud of her. She's opening another store, almost at the East Coast, for the business she works for. But like, selfishly, it's tough, man. And there was a time in my life where I would have had a harder experience, we'll say. And it's like, I don't know. I just feel like this, like, kind of grateful for like the discomfort, because we've been through that. We've gotten through things and it's all like been okay. I don't really know where I'm going with this, man, but like, I just feel like my outlook has changed a lot, and the language I use for that comes from a lot of this stuff. And we've talked lots about like my perspective on religion and spirituality and all that stuff, but like, it's nice having language, man. It's nice hearing like constantly like uplifting affirmations. Like, I think that just like layering and layering and layering and over time and repetition, I think it's good for someone, man. I think it's good for the soul. I truly do. I truly do.
Crucify the flesh. A lot of people say you don't got to do all of that. But if I'm not mistaken, in my deep study, when David worshiped and praised the Lord, he shook off his clothes. Turn to your neighbor and say, don't judge me. We come from all walks of life, so you don't know what I've been through. You don't know how the devil tried to snatch my mind, how the devil tried to hold me hostage of my past. But Jeremiah 29:11, it says, I have plans for you. I have plans for you. I have plans for you to prosper. You know, social media, we'll compare ourselves. Social media, everybody look like they got money.
Back to my statement though, like when I'm having a hard time laying on the couch, I'm not taking pictures of myself to post. Be like, hey guys, like I'm like super down today, or like not feeling myself. Like that's, and I don't know, maybe some people do that. That's fine. It's your prerogative. But to me, it's like when I'm feeling good, when I'm excited about something, I post it. And it's like, now I don't want to create too much like a false expectation of what my life looks like too, right? But like, I don't know, man, I vibe with it.
Social media, everybody look like they got money. But I believe in the blessing of the Lord that maketh rich and addeth no sorrow. He's an indescribable God. Too much talking. I'm ready when you are. But my daddy said, when I began to think about what God has done. Nobody's thinking in this moment. But he said, when I begin to think about what God has done, I can't help but thank him.
Look at her smile.
All right, he's an indescribable God. From the highest of highs to the depths of depths. Let's worship him together. Creation's revealing your majesty. Oh, from the colors of fall to the fragrance of spring. Oh, every creature unique in the song that it sings. Yeah.
So expressive.
All exclaiming, indescribable, uncontainable. You place the stars in the sky, and you know them by name. You are amazing.
Listen to this audience. Beautiful.
All powerful, he's untamable. All struggle, we fall to our knees as we humbly proclaim. You are amazing, God. Y'all ready to worship in here?
How could you not be after that last one?
Who sees lightning bolts and tell them where they should go? Or seen heavenly storehouses laid in snow? Who imagine the sun and gives source to its light, yet conceals it to bring us the coolness of night? None can. Come on, indescribable, uncontainable. You place the stars in the sky. You are amazing, it's all powerful. Yeah. All struck, we fall to our knees as we humbly proclaim, you are amazing, God. He's incomparable, nothing can compare to the God we serve. Yeah. You see the depths of my heart. Yeah. You love me to stay. Come on, let's lift our hands and make it personal right here. Oh, you are amazing, God. Oh, you are amazing, God. It's indescribable. You place the stars in the sky. You know them by name. You are amazing, God.
Like, wow, man. Like, I'm trying not to interrupt her too much, but like, I can't get over just. I've talked about a lot about the Clark family, man. Like, it's indescribable. It's got to be like divine channeling. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Like, I think it takes way more than talent and practice and rehearsal to perform like this. Honestly, I do. I don't know what it is. I don't know, like, you know, the higher power that she's channeling. I don't know what that is. You know, insert your words, but it's amazing, man. It's amazing. And this band too, man, everyone's locked in. This choir coming in and filling out like the pad, and they blended that really nice too. It came from like the audience crowd to like being like nice, warm, actually recorded voices, and I like that. It was a very, very nice transition.
Indescribable. You place the stars in the sky. You know them by name. You are amazing, God. All power belongs to you. Yeah. All struck, we fall to our knees. Yes, we humbly proclaim, you are amazing. You're incomparable, nothing can compare to the God I serve. Yeah. You see the depths of my heart. Yeah. You allow me to say, you are amazing, God. Come on.
The 6/8 time's kind of heavy too, and I like that they're like stretching it out. It just makes like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. It just makes that like pocket a little longer, right? The way that they're approaching it.
Amazing God. Come on. You are amazing, God. There is none like you nowhere. Yeah. The human mind can't think of words to express how good you are. You are amazing. You are my strength. Strength like no other. You are my strength. Strength like no
That whole section was nuts, man. Like, back to the rock and roll conversation. Like, that was some of the, like, heaviest progressions I've heard in a minute. Hands down, man. Hands down.
And you love me the same. You see the depth of my heart, and you love me. You see the depths of my heart, and you love me the same. You see the depths of my heart, and you love me the same. Can you take a moment and think about what you're saying? You see the depths of my heart, you love me the same. I don't know why, but you love me. You love me the same. God, I thank you. Even when I don't get it right all the time, you see the depths of the thing that I haven't talked to anybody about. You still love me.
Probably ad-libbing, right? One more time, no music, let's sing it together. You see in the depths of my heart, and you love me the same. Just want to take a second to appreciate that everyone's in time and everyone's singing in key with each other. It's nice to hear. It's nice to hear coming from the audience, you know?
You see the depths, and you love me the same. Let's end it. You are amazing, God.
You know what? Ended abruptly. You know what, though? I never once thought that she was overdoing it. Or, like, over-singing or any of those things. Like, it was just, it's so, like, emotionally driven, divinely driven, you know? And I never get tired of it, man. All that squalls, all that, like, emotional, like, kind of peaking, like, she's doing, like, the, like, almost, like, squeaks at the end, and it's just, like, very emotionally driven. She looked like she was very moved in this whole performance too, man, but hard not to be. Hard not to be. This is a blast. This is a blast. I appreciate the request, my friends. Hope everyone has a great day, and if you've made it this far, come check me out on Patreon, send me a request, give me a thumbs up, all that good stuff. See everyone again soon.